You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
The Philippines is once again under severe threat as Super Typhoon Fung-wong, locally known as Uwan, barrels toward the country's largest island, Luzon. Authorities have reported that more than 900,000 people have been evacuated from high-risk areas across the eastern and northern provinces, in an effort to avoid another tragic disaster. Just days after Typhoon Cometary caused widespread devastation, the government has suspended work and classes in several regions, including the densely populated capital, Metro Manila, as residents prepare for the storm's arrival. Fung-wong has been classified as a super typhoon, carrying sustained winds of up to 185 kilometers per hour, with gusts reaching 230 kilometers h. Torrential rain, destructive winds, and storm surges are expected to lash the coastlines and inland communities. Storm alerts have been raised across large parts of the country, with some areas already experiencing power outages as the storm approaches. Flights have been heavily disrupted, with over 300 domestic and international flights cancelled, and seaports have prohibited ships from venturing into rough seas, leaving thousands of passengers and cargo workers stranded. The Philippine government, led by Defense Secretary Gilbert Teodoro Jr., has emphasized the urgency of evacuations. Residents in the path of Fung-wong have been urged to move to higher ground, as last-minute rescues could put the lives of police, soldiers, firefighters, and Coast Guard personnel at risk. In provinces such as Camarines Sur and Aurora, preemptive evacuation operations have been carried out, with families transferring from boats to trucks as they move to safer locations. Door-to-door campaigns have been launched in coastal towns to encourage people to leave their homes before the storm makes landfall. Meteorologists warn that Fung-wong could deliver more than 200 millimeters of rain, raising the risk of widespread flooding and overflow of major river basins. Experts have noted that climate change is intensifying storms like Fung-wong, with warmer oceans and a moisture-laden atmosphere enabling typhoons to grow stronger and bring heavier rainfall. The Philippines, which faces around 20 typhoons each year, remains highly vulnerable to such extreme weather, compounded by its active volcanoes and earthquake-prone terrain. Many families have sought refuge in evacuation centers, including repurposed basketball courts and school facilities. Residents like Christopher Sanchez from Isabela have shared their fear, noting that floodwaters in past storms have risen above human height, forcing them to prioritize safety over belongings. The scale of potential impact is immense, with more than 30 million people estimated to be at risk from high winds, flooding, and storm surges. As Fung-wong moves closer, the country braces for another calamity, hoping that the early evacuations and warnings will help minimize loss of life. The nation remains vigilant, drawing painful lessons from recent storms, as it faces yet another test of resilience against nature's fury. Stay subscribed for more videos.